Hi, it's Shane with futureproofmybuilding.com. I'm in my hometown of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. This is the North Saskatchewan River. Just a few days ago there was a lot of oil flowing down this river.
No one wants to see this type of incident, but unfortunately these things happen all the time.
This was a spill of about 200,000 liters. In Saskatchewan, every day for the last 26 years since 1990, there's been an average about 2 oil spills.
That's about 18,000 oil spills in Saskatchewan alone that you didn't know about.
But in Alberta, for the last 37 years, there's been an average of 2 oil spills. Each oil spill over 2,000 liters or 12.5 barrels. We're not told this by the media regularly. This isn't normal news, even though it does affect us. It might have, if this didn't end up in the river, if it landed in a field instead of the river, no one would know about it. It would be completely swept under the rug.
Most spills can be cleaned up, but that doesn't mean that the area is fixed. These incidents have consequences that last for generations. Affected areas are never the same. And we don't need to contaminate our planet to live with abundant energy.
And this isn't safe, okay? I know that we need oil, we need fossil fuels at this moment in time, but the world is changing. Elon Musk just opened a gigafactory the other day to double the world's lithium-ion production. There's going to be 4 or 5 more of those gigafactories within 10 years. The world is transitioning to clean energy, and if we just keep investing in dirty energy that can contaminate a river,
our economy will eventually implode. We'll be screwed. And we expose ourselves to serious environmental and societal risks. I grew up drinking from this river. My family and friends still get their water from here. Access to fresh water should be a human right. We should be proactive to make sure that these accidents don't happen, and there's only one way to do that. And that's to stop needing fossil fuels. Luckily for Prince Albert, there is a second river nearby, but most cities don't have a secondary source of water. How would a larger city cope with this situation? Look at what had to be done to meet the water needs of only 40,000 people.
From people, you could see here there's a giant hose that goes all the way back apparently to the wastewater treatment plant, and we're treating runoff from the streets because there's not enough water that they can get from the South Saskatchewan. They had to run a giant line about 30-some kilometers with about 14 diesel pumps to take that water out of the South Saskatchewan. And I work with water in the Yukon. I'm helping to provide fresh water, and I don't know everything about water treatment, but I have learned that it's very difficult to take hydrocarbons out of the water. You can ruin your equipment if you try to do it too soon. And apparently it might take months before we can take water out of this river again. Is that an acceptable risk? Can't we do things better? I think we can. And right now there's people who want to go and develop the Yukon for oil and gas.
Why make our society more dependent on something which is guaranteed to cost more and is causing a problem when we have alternatives that are getting cheaper and don't wreck the planet? How many boom and bust cycles do we need to understand that basing our economy on world commodity prices isn't a long-term sustainable option? What about all the people who suffer every time the economy crashes? Why don't we use our intelligence to set ourselves free from this destructive, unnecessary cycle?
There are tons of people that are unemployed in Saskatchewan and Alberta right now in that oil and gas sector. Alberta and Saskatchewan already have the pipeline infrastructure. They already have the ability to do some refining. We already have developed wells. There's tons and tons of oil and gas here to exploit. Why do we need to go to the middle of nowhere and start tearing it up and trying to develop a resource where you can't even get to it if there is an issue? That oil and gas has to get out of the ground, and then it has to be pumped to somewhere to be refined before it can be used. Don't say that it's a resource that we can use immediately, because we can't. That's not how it works. It has to be refined before we can use it. And in the meantime, rather than doing that, we could be spending money on making ourselves more energy efficient. There's so much benefit and so many jobs to moving forward in that regard. And it's 10 times as many jobs and different types of jobs. So, you know, Germany is one of the biggest car makers in the world, and by 2030 they have said that they're going to stop selling gas-powered vehicles.
2030 is less than 14 years from now. Not only will vehicles be electric, but they'll be self-driving and autonomous by then. There will be far fewer vehicles as a result. Norway is doing the same as Germany, and they are an Arctic nation and a major oil producer.
Think about that. You know, do we want to be left out? Do we want to be so far behind the curve here in Canada that we have to play catch up to the rest of the world? I don't think that's a smart idea. Innovation is what makes money, not natural resources. Flour is not nearly as valuable as bread, and all we're doing is we're taking flour and we're selling it. We're not turning it into bread. So let's be a smarter society. If you agree or know what I'm talking about, please share this video, because this is very important. And you know, if we don't do something, if people don't stand up and talk about this, it's going to keep happening. It's going to keep getting swept under the rug, and who knows, it might be your city next where your family or your friends can't get water from the river because it's your river contaminated. So thanks for watching. Please share this, and I hope you take action.
When we don't stand for what's right, we accept what is. If what is isn't the most loving, clean, equitable, long-term, or safe option available, we have a duty to do something about it. Every dollar you spend and every choice you make is a vote for the world you wish to live in. Please share this, subscribe, and help change this situation. Future generations are counting on us.
I like fishing in lakes that are clean.